Hello everyone. I've made a collective tarot reading for next week. It is a collective reading. It is not for specific zodiac signs. So we had a look, and I've done the full reading in Russian, in my native language. But I want to share with you in English about what kind of cards came up and what kind of energies are going to be present in the next week for us as a collective. Now, before we begin, I want to remind you that because it is a collective reading, please understand cards depending on the situation that is present for you right now, that is active for you right now. Okay? So the first card that came up was Eight of Swords. And look at these cards. Basically, she feels isolated. The castle is behind, way behind. So she's standing here alone. She feels isolated. And Eight Swords are behind her. Now, her eyes are banded. She's banded herself. Her hands are banded. So she feels like she feels isolated. She feels like maybe no one supports her. No one understands her. Maybe she feels like there is no way. In the beginning of the week, maybe we will feel like there is no way, there is no decision. And swords represent mental processes, so our thinking, ideas, inspiration, philosophies, how we live our life, how we see ourselves, how we judge ourselves and people around us, how we judge and analyze the situation in our life. So all kind of mental processes that our brain is responsible for. This is about swords. So see, that's how you may feel in the beginning of the week, that it's like a dead end, in career, in work, in relationship, in study, in personal development. It may feel like I'm trapped, I'm in a cage, there is no way. Or maybe we will feel like I'm not get support, I'm not understood, I'm not understood, I'm alone doing all this, I feel lost. Or also, for example, I don't see the way in front of me. If you're working on the project, maybe you will feel like you're stuck. Ideas are not coming to you, no inspiration. You feel like you're, just within that cage, that mental cage, are circling around. But what's important to notice about this card? First of all, these are swords and they're sharp. She could easily use the swords to break the bandage. She could use them to set herself free. And there is no swords in front of her. She can walk away. So this card is about that everything that you're feeling in your mental awareness is you putting yourself in that illusion. There is a way, there is a tool to set yourself free. There is something that can help you to see the light in the end of the tunnel. You just don't, you're too occupied in that, stress, anxiety, depression, whatever it is, overthinking. You're too occupied, you just don't see it. So advice of this card: understand that you can find all you need to set yourself free around you. Just like she can use these words to set herself free, the same like you. It's a mental process. It's overthinking, overanalyzing, over-doubting yourself, down talking to yourself or other people. calm your brain, your analytical consciousness down, become quiet, and you will see the way. You will see that there is a path. Now this is the beginning of the week, and the next card that came up, I use Spellcaster's Tarot. It's a beautiful, beautiful deck. And the next card that came up was Four of Pentacles. And Four of Pentacles is about, first, being proud with what you gained, what kind of resources you gained in your life, money, property, status in social, in society, position in your workspace, contacts, finances, whatever it is that you use to build your life. We use career, we use work to build our life, right? Or we hope that our study or our project will come up as something that we can use to build our life, isn't it? Yes. So finances, of course, we use money to build our life. So we are guarding that, just like him. Look, he's literally guarding his treasure. Now, there is nothing wrong with being proud what you've gained, but be careful, because that can make you very self-centered. And in this case, the advice of the card is be proud. It's okay to be proud with who you are and how people see you and how you see yourself and what you gained, but live with the open heart. Open your heart to new experiences, to new people, to new journeys, to new adventure, to new feelings. Open yourself up. No one is going to take that. There is no one behind him. He is protected by the forest. There is no one who is going to take it. No one is going to take that away from you. Open your heart. And second meaning of this card is that we get so absorbed in our comfort zone. We just get stuck in our comfort zone, and we don't explore life. We don't live our life. We get stuck. Look, so this is the beginning of the week. Mental stuck, feeling stuck mentally, and feeling, maybe not necessarily feeling, but you may feel, depends on you, being stuck in that comfort zone. And the next card that came up was the Strength. And look at this beautiful card. Now, what is strength? It's a major arcana, so it is important. And strength, look, there is a lion and there is a beautiful lady. Now, the lion, let's start with the lion. The lion represents our animal nature, animal instincts, who we truly are, without all these masks that we put on every morning when we go out, or whatever, with friends, with colleagues, even with ourselves. For sometimes we get delusional with who we are. The lion represents true self. You know, us wanting to be crazy sometimes, us wanting to dance all night long, or spontaneously take day off and go for a journey, that kind of thing. That's a true self. That's an animal nature within us, the spontaneous nature. And also it represents our shadow side, something that we don't usually want to even admit to ourselves, let alone show it to other people. And the lady represents the highest potential, the divine, the connection with all there is, the higher purpose. And she tamed the lion, but tamed not with the force, but with the grace, with the grace that she is. It is when you accept the shadow and the light part of yourself. Like yin and yang, you accept both sides of yourself, and that is what's going to help you to move away from these experiences and these feelings and these bondages, whatever it is for you, in relationship, in career, in work, in study, in personal development, how you see yourself, how you see other people, whatever it is, projects, communications, and move on and accept yourself. Accept that you are exactly how you're supposed to be, who you are. You are perfect. You are divine. Both of these parts are divine. And the next card, so once you, during the week, when you will battle with yourself, when we're going to battle with ourselves, on the way to self-acceptance, first of all, self-acceptance. This is where we're going to break through. 3 of Wands. I used a very beautiful Mermaid Tarot, very beautiful deck. 3 of Wands, and these 2 paddles represent like a doorway. She went through, she made a decision, she accepted who she is, or he, and she went through, she made the first step. It's just the first step. It's a card of a beginning. She just made the first step, but she made a choice. This paddle, the 3rd wand, is the choice that she made. And look, there is a beautiful sunshine on the background. The sun is rising for her, or for him, doesn't matter what your gender. It's when you break through. It's when you say, okay, you know what, I'm gonna do it. I'm ready, I want to do it. No matter what it is, relationship, career, apply card depending on what is present in your life right now. When you make that step, whether it is in relationship, it can be leaving the relationship behind, or it can be stepping into a relationship, but it is a step forward for you. That's a beautiful card. And this card also, by the way, communication. So maybe there will be people present in your life. Maybe you will communicate with people. They don't necessarily go the same way like you, but they will be there. At least you will not feel isolation anymore. You will feel like, there is some kind of a community or support or people, but you are ready. That's the first step. That's when you make that first step, you become busy. Just like you start the project, you become busy. And Wands is a fire element. Action, ambition, decision, self-awareness. That's a beautiful card. Let's look at this card. There is one more, but I just want to give you an overview. So, mental cage. You cage yourself mentally and stuck in that comfort zone. Advice of this card: set yourself free, because you are the one who put yourself there. Work on yourself. What kind of thoughts are pulling you back? And this is open your heart and step into the unknown. No one is going to take whatever it is that you gained. And how you can do it? Through accepting your shadow part and your divine part, accepting who you are with grace, not forcing yourself, not judging yourself, but accepting, allowing. And that will help you by the end of this week to make the first step forward, to step out of that cage, of that comfort zone, and you will realize, look, I'm not sure you can see, but she's smiling. The mermaid is smiling there. She realized that she was so afraid for no reason. She's happy. It's like like a new, like a fresh breath. Breathe in after a long time of caging yourself. And then the last card I took, it is called Messages of Life. The tarot deck is Messages of Life, and it's a beautiful message. It's an oracle card, and the card is called Letting Go. Doesn't it correlate so beautifully with all these cards? Letting go. Look at her. She surrenders. And I'm going to read this passage for you, the message, because I don't want to change it. And there is a word God is being used. I'm going to say divine, because we all have our own beliefs. So I'm just going to say divine. Today, remembering the divine is within and around me, I release myself to divine's hands and regain my inner peace. Regain my inner peace. I know divine is providing me with that which is most beneficial for my soul. I know that divine is sending angels to help me face any difficulties that arise. I let go into divine's will, knowing the best is yet to come. The best is yet to come. It is just the beginning of this journey. And it's beautiful, basically letting go and surrendering, knowing that you're provided. You don't have to protect it all the time. It always will be there. If it is good for you, if it's for your highest good, it's always gonna be there. And letting go and accepting. This one is beautiful, God. Surrounding into the divine's will, finding my inner peace. That's beautiful cards, absolutely beautiful cards. I wish you an amazing, wonderful, peaceful, beautiful week. And we are going to see each other next time.